Hi, I'm Jack Nickus, a sophomore journalism major at Boston University. I met Sean Cusick 4 years ago when I was a sophomore in high school. At that time in my life, I had little direction, with no interest to divert my time or energy. Then that all changed when I was placed in Sean Cusick's video class.
The varsity football team was rained out twice over the weekend, finally being able to play Sunday afternoon. The game turned out to be worth the wait as our Rams defeated the Bronco Patriots 20-7. In the game, Nate Reel had his second touchdown catch of the year, and John Palmer anchored the running game, scoring twice from the ground.
My name is Andrew Gallagher. I go to Massachusetts College of Art, where I'm a junior, and I major in animation. Mr. Cusick's a teacher who he really knows a lot about technology, a lot about gear. He's a gearhead. He knows a lot about computers and stuff. And he really relates to the student who just kind of wants to create something, just kind of wants to get wacky. And he'll just sit down with you. He'll listen to every idea you have, and he'll throw back ideas at you, what's good, what's bad. And he really isn't afraid to just push the boundaries and just let a kid's imagination run free. This pile is every Jamba Jim episode. Everyone. Right here we have like a little background here is what I put the guy on. And I'll put him on here. I'll take a shot. I'll take my next animation or whatever. And put that on. And I'll do that for about 7 hours or so. And then we'll have a Jamba Jim. It takes a while. The basic premise of my show was a choose-your-own-adventure kind of animated series about this guy named Jamba Jim in this crazy little animated world. It was really wacky and really ridiculous.
And Jamba Jim was falling to the ground yet again, trapped under a big old meteorite. But then a flying saucer came, blasted the meteorite, sucked Jamba Jim right up into the vessel. Oh no! How's Jamba Jim gonna get out of this situation? What should Jamba Jim do? Should he A. do nothing, B. uses laser eyes, C. use a cellular phone and call the authorities, or D. eat some pizza? What should Jamba Jim do? You'll be the judge. Go to the school's website and vote for Jamba Jim's theater conclusion next week on SHAM.
My name's Britt Ligon, and I graduated from Shepherd Hill Regional High School in 2003. I then went to California to Chapman University and got a bachelor's in fine arts in television production. I am now at the Sundance Film Festival with a press pass from the Washington Post Company, filming all the screenings and all of the stars and starting my career as a video journalist. Now, this all started and all came to be because of Sean Cusick and the program SHAM that used to exist at Shepherd Hill. Now, I know you guys have been requesting that we put more sports on the show, so don't worry, there's more to come in the next episodes. We also have a new segment called News from the Hill. Now, in the new year, now that we have your attention, we decided to put a little more serious side on SHAM, so you're going to see some news updates from a couple guys on the SHAM cast. I hope you enjoyed the show today, and have a great week. Is it Tuesday or Friday's show? I can't remember. Tuesday.
Keep that on. Keep it on.
My name is Axel Feria, and I'm a junior at WPI. I'm majoring in interactive media and game design, and in my spare time I work on digital film. This interest in film has been spurred on by Mr. Cusick's advanced video production class back at Shepherd Hill, back when I was a senior. I got interested in that after my athletic career of football was over for the senior year, and I definitely wanted to do the morning show with the rest of the crew at Shepherd Hill. The show affected me in high school because it planted the seed that if there was a will, there was definitely a way. Technology has advanced enough to where students in high school could produce short films, could produce stories, could produce things that you would only see on TV or Hollywood exclusively 15, 20 years ago. But now kids in Dudley, Mass could make films and show them to their friends and family and make a voice and be creative. And I think that's what Mr. Cusick really wanted to instill in everything, from his teaching to his Shamites to his best friends that he talks to years after they graduate. He definitely wants to instill the ideology that you can become something through your work.
My name's Nick Lane. I go to Becker College. I'm a video game development student. I had Cusick, I think it was freshman year, as a English teacher, and he definitely came off as a different style. Something that set him far apart from all the other teachers was the way he taught. I started animating when I was at home, just kind of picked up the application Macromedia Flash and decided to do a couple animations, see what I could do. I was always kind of like an exploratory person when it came to computers, and so I decided it'd be kind of neat to do some animation. I never thought when I showed him some of the stuff I was doing that he'd say, hey, can you make an animation for our show? Because I never thought I was actually that good or that I could do it, and he asked me to do it, and it really challenged me, and that was something that Cusick did very well, challenging his students and not taking I can't do it for an answer. The end result was something that was so amazingly satisfying. I mean, to see the students in the class that you're in and the students in the class next door react to an animation that you've done is just an amazing thing. They really did like what I did, and I really have Mr. Cusick to thank for putting my name out there and letting me shine.
Mr. Cusick, who came through SHAM probably, or through Mr. Cusick too, probably didn't have much direction or any idea what they were going to do after they got out of high school, you know? And he just gave the opportunity through the TV show that he created and through all his classes to just kind of be like, hey, there's this other stuff besides, you know, math, science, and history, and, you know, sports. There's other things that you can do. You know, you can get into this whole, you know, video production thing. You can animate, you can light, you can be a sound guy. You can do all these different things. You know, there's all these different facets of professionalism and different jobs you can get doing this. You know, you should check this out. He really just kind of gave everybody a place to prosper, you know. If you were good at computer animation, he'd check your stuff out and he'd be like, yeah, let's put it up. And he gave a lot of kids who were doing things and being creative an outlet to show it to other people and give them that kind of pat on the back, that recognition that they need. And that's basically what he does. He's giving recognition to kids who need that recognition.
Oh, hi there. How you doing? Ooh, hi. Ooh. My name is Mike Dobbs. I'm a freshman at Worcester State College. I'm 18 years old, and I was a student of Sean Cusick's at Shepherd Hill Regional High School in Dudley. I'd just like to take a moment to talk about Sean Cusick as my mentor. He was easily one of the best teachers I've ever had. He taught me everything I knew about film and media production, and he continues to be an inspiration as I look forward to my goals in the future. He's a very hardworking, selfless individual who does all his work for his students. And if anyone deserves to be Teacher of the Year, you know it's Sean. So, back to you, Chris.
Thanks, Mike. Well, Sean Cusick, as he was saying, was our video production teacher. One thing that I learned from Sean, though, was that when you're unprepared and don't have your lines, you cut to another clip to prepare again. This was a short clip from the movie The Manual, done by me and Mike Dobbs in Sean Cusick's classroom. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use voiceover to talk over more clips, because I figure it's the most effective way to save time. I remember starting this project, we started with the goal of only 30 seconds with lightsabers and special effects, and me and Mike really got into it. We were having fun with it. He gave us equipment that we needed to do it, and eventually, even after we graduated, we still wanted to finish, so he let us borrow the computer over the summer to finish it up. The projects I did in his class were the reason that I got accepted to RIT for film and animation. On a serious note, Sean Cusick was the best teacher we've ever had. In this 1-minute clip we're given, we could not possibly explain everything he's done. In short, we can't thank Sean Cusick enough for what he's done for us.
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for that, and it makes me really disappointed to know that there are kids at Shepherd Hill that aren't getting the chance to do what I did when I was a junior in high school. If I hadn't gotten the chance to do that when I was 17 years old, I wouldn't be standing here as a 23-year-old, you know, walking around among celebrities and people that have been in the business for 20 years, standing shoulder to shoulder with people from CNN and Entertainment Tonight and Fox News and NBC and ABC. It just wouldn't happen. So please give Sean Cusick the chance to bring other kids the opportunities to do what I'm doing right now.
He was able to show us that anyone is able to create something truly wonderful. With his direction, I did just that. It was the first time in my life I created something I was genuinely proud of. Any school should be honored to have Sean Cusick as a teacher on their staff. To this day, he's been the most hardworking, personable, and down-to-earth teacher I've ever had. Mr. Cusick teaches his students as if they were children of his own.